One of you asked me to make a video on K2er. So today I'm going to show you how to set up K2er, a powerful peripheral emulation tool. K2er lets you play mobile games using a physical mouse and keyboard, either connected wirelessly or with an OTG cable, giving you a PC-like gaming experience on your phone. But a quick warning, before we begin, it's important to understand that using tools like this can be risky. Some games, especially competitive ones like PUBG Mobile, have strong anti-cheat systems that can detect these tools and may result in a temporary or permanent ban on your account. While it's possible to bypass detection in some cases, you should always use these tools at your own risk. This tutorial will show you the safest and most reliable way to activate K2er using a helper app called Shizuku. So the best way to activate the K2er is with Shizuku, which grants the necessary permissions without needing a complicated setup. So first, download the K2er app from the Play Store. Next, we need Shizuku. I recommend downloading the Shizuku APK from its official GitHub page to ensure you have the latest version. So install the APK. It's a small file, only about 3 MB. The next step is enable developer options. To use Shizuku, you must first enable developer options on your phone. Go to settings about the phone and then find the build number and then tap it 7 times in a row. You will see a message confirming that you are now a developer. Inside developer options, scroll down and then you will find 2 options. You have to enable both, which is USB debugging and wireless debugging. Wireless debugging is crucial for the setup. Important note that to use wireless debugging, your phone must be connected to a Wi-Fi network. You cannot use mobile data for this step. If you don't have a router, you can use a second phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot and connect to that. Now, step number 4 is pair Shizuku. So open the Shizuku app. It will guide you through the pairing access. So in developer option, go back to the wireless debugging menu. Don't tap the switch. Tap the text itself to open its submenu. Select paired device with pairing code. A 6-digit code will appear. A notification from Shizuku will also appear. Enter the 6-digit code into the notification prompt. Once pairing is successful, go back to the Shizuku app. It should now show that it's running. So part 2 is that activating K2er. With Shizuku running, activating K2er is simple. Open the K2er app and then tap the activate button. A prompt will appear asking you to allow USB debugging. Check the box for always allow from this computer and tap allow. So activation may take a minute or 2. Once it's done, you're ready to configure your game. Now add a game and then grant permissions. In K2er, add mappings. And select the game you want to play. For this tutorial, I'm using AimChamp. So now launch the game, configure settings like launch the game through K2er. And once you are in a match or training mode, you'll see the K2er overlay icon. Tap the icon, go to settings, gear options. Here you can adjust mouse pointer speed. This controls the speed of the on-screen cursor, not your in-game aim sensitivity. So mouse pulling rate is for a responsive feel in FPS games. I recommend setting this to 500 Hz. So for other games, 250 Hz is a good starting point. Now set up your keybind. So tap the plus icon on the overlay to add a new keybind and then fire button. You can place the fire button or you can just tap click on the display. It will add the key. So place the new button over in game fire icon. The app will say wait for input, then press your left button. So set the trigger key to sync mode for a standard click to fire function. Aim button. Add another button and place it over the in-game aim or scope icon. When prompted, press your right mouse button. So movement WSAD, add a joystick or downpad from the menu and place it over in the game. This will automatically map it to your WSAD, but right now for this tutorial, we don't need this. We can skip this step. Now configure the aiming mode. This mode hides your cursor when you are aiming, making it feel like a true PC game. Find the aiming mode settings in the overlay. An important setting is is that auto release. This feature can help you if your aim gets stuck after you stop aiming. Try enable it if you face issues. Release delay. So I recommend this to 100 ms. The default is 500 ms. And hold to ADS. In your in-game settings, make sure your aim control is set to hold instead of tap. It's game settings I'm talking about, not the emulator settings. Alright, so in your hold to ADS, which is like in your game settings, make sure your aim control, your ADS settings must be hold instead of tap. Then in K2er, find the corresponding that option, and in the game you just enable the hold to ADS. So what will happen is that when you press and hold the right mouse button, you will aim, and when you release it, it will also stop aiming. So another option they have like added in joystick is that human-like movement. This is a new settings that they just added in the recent future. So this feature attempts to make your joystick inputs more like a human player's, which can help avoid detection by anti-cheat system. That's the complete process for setting up K2er. While this tutorial covers the essentials, there are advanced features like macros and that you can explore in the you cannot explore in the free version. It's only for paid users. So that's why I always recommend to use GG Mouse Pro when compared to K2er. GG Mouse Pro is better than this in some cases, mostly for like aiming. So if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and share it with your friend. And if you have any questions or would like to see a tutorial on another topic or this topic, let me know in the comments below. So thanks for watching and see you next time.